everyone, welcome back. It's Rachel with Living the Journal Life. I'm very happy that you are joining me. This is going to be planning in my Hobonichi Cousin for February 12th through the 18th, and we're going to do a no kit week. Each month in 2024, I'm challenging myself to do one full week in my planners with no kit. So I can use leftovers, I can use happy planner books, I can use random stickers, I can use whatever I want. It's just a chance to use up what I have and be a little creative. So I've been using this sticker book from Sweet Kawaii Design to sort of organize all the stickers. I picked out daily stickers and weekly stickers, and I tried to make it a little bit cohesive. We're not going to be very cohesive because I just sort of meshed a bunch of kits together like leftovers, and they're not great yet. I'm not good at this yet. Hopefully, my hope is by the end of the year that I'll be better at combining different bits and pieces, and I'll see like how colors work together and stuff. So right now, don't expect too much from me. Just expect that I'm trying and I'm using up leftovers. The weekly section I'm pretty much using for a running to-do list, and then I do have a section for a daily to-do list. I've been doing this for a few weeks now and it's been working out amazingly. The first week I tried it, I didn't have a daily to-do list, but once I added that, it's been great. So it's a place where I can kind of dump all of the things that I need to hopefully get accomplished in a week. Doesn't actually happen, but you know, we can be a little ambitious with our to-do lists. And then I know it doesn't get lost. It can get moved over to the next week if it has to. And then there's going to be a spot for daily to-do lists. And those are the things that I really need to get done on that day, if at all possible. I also put my cleaning mama routine, which I do the cleaning mama, but I do it a little bit modified for my life and needs. All of these leftovers are pretty much from Sweet Kawaii Design. I have a couple of like swatchy leftovers, and those are from Little Pitty Paper, which is a shop that has closed. So I just thought that I need to start incorporating those because I have a bunch of them and I was sort of hoarding them because the shop closed, and I'm like, that defeats the whole purpose of using what you got. So I'm using what I got and I'm going to enjoy them. I know I definitely used some on the daily pages. I don't remember if I did this on the weekly page. I literally filmed this maybe an hour ago, but I've already forgotten. You know, that's where we are with we're going to call it kidney brain. I just blame everything on my kidneys these days. If you don't know, I have polycystic kidney disease, which is a genetic kidney disease, and I'm now to the point where I can just blame everything on it because, why not? It's probably just because I've been really tired, but that's neither here nor there. So I got a bunch of the headers are leftovers, and I wanted to make sure to use those. And then everything else is just going to be a big old mishmash. This is working out so well. I did really well last week. I got all my cleaning done. I got a good chunk of like household to-do lists. I feel like I have the drive to be somebody who has no physical limitations or anxiety or any of the things that, as humans we deal with. So I feel like I didn't get enough done. But when I look back at my week, I did. I filed taxes for my business. I did 5 workouts. It was their first week doing a workout program that my mother and I started. It's for really, I love that he calls us deconditioned people. So he doesn't call us overweight or out of shape or anything negative like that. He says deconditioned. So we're doing a workout specifically meant to help you build your core, build muscles that help with stability, and muscles that help you stand up straight and be strong enough to then move on to like a regular exercise program, because I'm really out of shape. So my mom is nicely doing this workout with me. I don't think she's quite as out of shape as I am, but it was a rather intense first week. It's 5 days a week, and we did not expect to be at all tired, and we had to take one day as a rest day. You take the weekends as the rest day, but we had to take Thursday, I think, because it was a little too intense just for our little bodies, mostly my little body, but we're working on it. So I think adding that in probably took a bunch of my energy away. It's one of those things when you look back at all of the checks on a checklist, you're like, wow, I did a lot, but it doesn't feel like enough. Do you know what I mean? Like we put all this extra pressure on ourselves. So these stickers are from all over the place. I think some of them are from 2023 April Kawaii kit, maybe May, probably April with the rain. Some of them are from a summery kit. I think that one is from an autumn kit. I just sort of pulled things that might look okay together and put them together. So I don't think it is cohesive and I don't think it is great, but I also don't think it's horrible. So that's a good thing. This is only our second month, so I'm not expecting myself to be amazing at combining random things yet, but hopefully by the end of this year I'll start to get a better eye for combining things. And for now, I think this is super cute, and more importantly, it's going to be very functional. I picked Valentine's Week because we don't really celebrate Valentine's Week. My husband and I, this is our 26th Valentine's probably, and our first one we went and read Shakespeare in the park. But other than that, we pretty much don't. I think I had to read Shakespeare for a class. Or maybe I probably just said, hey, let's go read Shakespeare in the park because, I was 19 and that's what you do when you're 19. But, or that's what I did when I was 19. I might have been a bit of a weirdo. So we don't really do too much for it. It's not a big deal in our household. And I thought it would be a good week I buy a few of the lovey-dovey stickers, but I use them on anniversaries and birthdays and date days and stuff like that. So it's not a super big week, and I thought this would be a good one to do a no kit. And I pulled out all these half boxes because I started pulling stickers last month as soon as I got this sticker album. So I didn't know that I was changing up how I was going to be planning. So I pulled not the perfect stickers for exactly what I need because my planning style changed a little bit, but that's fine. I'll use the extras, I'll throw them on daily pages or I'll put them back in my leftovers album. It's not a big deal, but I did like having these to let me know what sections of to-do lists are. Most of it is just a big running to-do list, and then I do like having sort of planner stuff and YouTube stuff on Saturday and Sunday. Not that they get done on Saturday and Sunday, just that that's the column that I choose. So the top to-do list, those are the day's appropriate ones, and then above that I like to put in the weather because I'm a weather nerd, and even though Seattle is pretty much rain and fairly warm, it's in the 50s, which is fairly warm, so it's really the same thing every day. But I don't know, I'm a big weather nerd. I've been that everywhere I lived. When I lived on the East Coast and I was tracking nor'easters and blizzards, and in California when it was sunny every day, in SoCal it's mostly sun and warm. So even when it's boring, I still track the weather and I still enjoy the weather. I don't know why. I can't even explain it. There's no reason. It's not even like I leave my house enough to justify caring about the weather. I was studying to be a geologist at one point, so that might be why the Earth is infinitely fascinating to me. So maybe that's why. Maybe it's just leftover from my geologic obsession days. And then at the bottom, just because I have this extra space, I just put in one thing about my day, just something interesting, a highlight, a low light. It sort of changes every day, but it's just a little something. And then these are the stickers I was talking about from that shop that had closed. I thought they're just transparent and they add a nice little pop of color, and I really am going to stop hoarding them. So you guys hold me to that. Be like, hey, use those stickers. I used probably 5 or 6 of them this week, so that was good. I have stopped the hoarding cycle. The only appointment that I have on this week is on Tuesday to get therapy. I have to get blood work done this week at some point, so I'll probably go on Thursday, because that way I can pair it with going to the grocery store. I like to I don't go out of the house a lot. So when I go out, I try and do all of the out of the house things, which probably is exhausting and not the best way to approach life, but that's what I do. So I wanted to fill out my cleaning list first of all on each day, and then add extra things. I do an extra recycling program, so that needs to be sorted and put out on Monday, and the trash goes out on Tuesday, which I don't think I wrote down, but I need to add. And I need to pay bills, and then I update my budget twice a week. Usually if I'm going to pay bills, I'll update the budget and then pay bills. So that happens on the same day. So I just needed to pick one more day throughout the week to make sure that my budget is on track. And I do need to get the blood work sometime this week. And then I do need to change the cat filters. And then I'm just going to flip back to last week and see what didn't get done. And you're going to see that quite a lot didn't get done. But there were also quite a few check marks. So well done me. And also, yeah, you missed some stuff. So anyway, this is working out great. I highly like how this is flowing. I like the organization of it. I think it is something that I'm going to use for the foreseeable future until, you know me, until I get bored. I'm not somebody that changes up their planner very often, but a lot of times when I get bored with my planner, I just change up the spread, because I kind of love planners, and that if you don't like something, just turn the page. Like it's another day, it's another week, just turn the page, do something else, because otherwise it's a pretty neutral space, and you can do a lot with it if you just put a little bit of, I don't know, if you try things and know that if you fail and it's ugly, you can always just turn the page. I sort of feel the same way about haircuts. Like if you don't like it, just dye it or cut it. It'll grow. It's fine. Nothing's permanent in this life, so just kind of got to go with the flow. And I'm writing down Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, which is my YouTube schedule. And of course, I'm trying to get Monday and Wednesday of the next week done. That never happens. It's pretty much real time with me right now. And eventually, I will get ahead. We'll see though. And then I put in my Hobonichi, my health, my work, my reading journal. Deets on that coming later, because I just started that. And then my A6, just to make sure that I am using all of my things and keeping them updated and getting them set up for the week ahead is what those lists over there are for. And I'm adding in my habits, same habits as last week, doing an A6 daily page. I completely failed at it last week, so I'll probably do 2 pages a day for next week. Updating my 5-year journal, which I did really well at. And then my AM routine is what I'm focusing on for this first quarter, making sure that I sit down, check in with my planner, do things like wash my face. It's nothing exciting and overly complicated, but it is something that helps keep me going. And this is when I decided that I'll probably go on Thursday to get my blood drawn, because it just seems Wednesday I have a slump in my energy. Wednesdays I'm always just like uber pooped. I don't want to. So I try not to schedule too much on Wednesdays. And then Thursdays I'm like, okay, let's finish this week. I took a day of I can't do it, and now we're doing things. And then I'm just labeling very badly the 2 on this side. I need to work on writing slower and better, because my handwriting has gotten really, really sloppy, but it's fine. It's legible. That's all that matters. Doesn't have to be pretty. This is ultimately for me and keeping my life in line. I do appreciate things being aesthetically pleasing, but I don't need, it's not necessary. If they're not, I'm still going to use it. I just prefer it if I would start writing a little bit nicer. Take it a little bit slower. And then let's flip back at last week. This is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I love how it turned out. I did review my workout. Ooh, those workouts, man. I love how this turned out. It turned out great. And then this one is Pinnacle Sticker Co., which I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, and it turned out wonderful. Loved it. The stamps in the middle are from a package a friend sent me, some Happy Mail. I take them off everything I can. And then this is Thursday and Friday, all Sweet Kawaii design. And I love how these came out. I set them up with just sort of putting stickers around, and then I let the journaling flow around it. It feels really organic, it feels really nice, it feels really low stress, which is exactly what I need right now. And here we are to this weekend. Today is Sunday when I'm filming this, so you can see how it looks in progress. And I'm hoping that later in the week I can give you some updates of how things go after the setup. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you will give this a like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.